There's growing outrage this morning over the State Department's reaction to protest in Cuba. Acting Assistant Secretary Julie Chung writing this on Twitter, saying peaceful protests are growing in Cuba as the Cuban people exercise their right to peaceful assembly to express concern about rising COVID cases and deaths and medicine shortages. We commend the numerous efforts of the Cuban people mobilizing donations to help neighbors in need. Well, some Cuban Americans firing back on social media. One congressional candidate replying here saying, "You're a liar. It's about the evil of leftism there. They demand to be free Cuba Libre." Here to react, Tennessee Senator Marsha Blackburn, also the author of The Mind of a Conservative Woman, Seeking the Best for Family and Country. That's her new book out, and you see it on your screen. Senator, as always, good to see you here. Thanks for coming on this Monday morning. I'm curious to hear your reaction to this ongoing unrest. We have yet to hear from President Biden, although, again, we shared that tweet from a member of his White House. How should the White House respond?
The White House should draw a line in the sand and say, look, you have to make certain that people are allowed to peacefully protest. And Biden needs to send the message to the president of Cuba that you cannot start firing on your people. Give them the ability to go out and protest. And you put up Robbie Starbuck's tweet. And Robbie is a great guy. He understands this issue. He is here in Tennessee, a wonderful conservative. And he is, like many of us, standing with the people of Cuba as they are demanding their freedom. And it is just unbelievable that the White House is saying, oh, this is about vaccines. No, this is a fight about freedom. Do not fire on these people. Allow them to peacefully protest. And my hope is that they will be successful and that they will remove this dictatorship that they've been under for 60 years.
Speaking of foreign policy, President Biden also announcing plans to withdraw the remaining U.S. troops in Afghanistan by the end of August. What do you make of this decision and also his plan to execute the troop withdrawal?
One thing we have to keep in mind when we're looking at Afghanistan, people are saying, well, President Trump was planning to come out, and indeed he was. But President Trump had a plan and an orderly process. Big difference with what Biden is doing. You have Biden saying, well, we're coming out September 11th and August 31st. Then we wake up one day and they have turned over Bagram Air Base, which has been right there, the hub of our airlift capacity in Afghanistan. Now, the other thing we have to realize is China is sitting there watching every single move that we make. They want to move in. They're going to move in quickly into Afghanistan. They want to secure a land route from China into Iran. They are going to be very forceful in how they go in. We also know that the Taliban is incredibly aggressive and that they are moving in and recapturing territory. It's of tremendous concern to me.
So clearly, you're still concerned about what's happening abroad. I want to talk to you about what's happening domestically here from Washington. The FBI, in fact, sending out a quite controversial tweet over the weekend. It has to do, I believe if we've got it, we can pull it up and show you. It has to do with talking and reporting, perhaps family members, saying family members and peers are often best positioned to witness signs of mobilization to violence, help prevent homegrown violent extremism. A lot of people taking issue or concern with the tweet, again, sort of reporting people who might have different views than your own, not necessarily extremist one. What were your takeaways when you saw that tweet?
Well, we have to remember what the FBI did with President Trump's campaign and the spying that they did there, how we have seen people. And I will tell you this, Tennesseans are very upset with what they see as a double standard with how the FBI and other federal agencies move forward. But bear in mind, they were there collecting information or surveilling the Trump campaign, and for them to put this out, encourage people to do this. I have some questions about it. I know many others have questions about it. Of course, everyone wants to do their part to keep our nation safe and to keep our community safe. But to put this out and to encourage people to begin to snitch on their family members if they have a difference of opinion is something that is a little bit over the top.
All right. Tennessee Senator Marsha Blackburn joining us live on the program. Always great to hear from you, Senator. Thank you so much.
Sure.